Good evening, friends. Today we shall know regarding the career or job in the astrology. So, firstly, what I mean that means to say in a natal chart, how we can able to identify the job and the job timings and kind of job which we are going to get in one's life. Firstly, in a natal chart, we have to see the first house and also the 10th house of the astrology. So that natal chart, that ascendant is very whatever the thing that you are going to see in ascendant, sorry, whatever the about the topic that you are going to see in the one natal chart. First, you have to see the ascendant, means ascendant lord, and the planets which are sitting in the ascendant, and aspect which are taking through the first house. So, firstly, we have to see which is the ascendant sign. For example, if you take Aries as an ascendant sign, means the lord of Aries is Mars. Mars must be there in a Kendra or a friendly house. For example, you take for example that Mars must be there in a where in a Leo, the Sun is his friend. He can be stay there, and come to the Scorpio, it is also ruled by the Mars, is one side, so it is good there. Where that Mars can be there in the what you call Sagittarius as well as Pisces also. Pisces becomes 12th house, so now it's not good. Where in Sagittarius it becomes the ninth, and even Jupiter is also friend of Mars. So that what you call that ascendant will become strong. So then we have to see the what you call 10th house, which lord is which is the planet which is sitting in the 10th house. Means to say that 10th house, if you take for example Aries is your ascendant, take 10th house means it will become Capricorn. So Capricorn, who is the lord of the Capricorn? Capricorn lord will become Saturn. So Saturn, which places are good for the Saturn means you see Saturn is a friend of Venus, and also is okay, another friend you can see means even Mercury also friend of Saturn. So in the Venus and Mercury sign, where Saturn gets a strength. So if the 10th lord Saturn is there in any one of the friendly houses, or in one house, firstly Capricorn and Aquarius are its friendly sign, he may stay in one of it. Otherwise, he may there in the Saturn may be placed in the Gemini or in a Virgo or in Libra also. Libra where Saturn is exalted. So Libra is the very strongest place for the Saturn. If that 10th house lord is strong and ascendant lord is strong means then that person we can get to know that that person will surely will get a very good job in his lifetime. And one more thing we have to see, so which planets are sitting in a first house, as the ascendant house is the first house, no? Which planets are sitting, for example take for example that sun is sitting in a first house itself. Sun, what sun denotes? Sun denotes about is government. What you call government? The sun denotes a government. So that person who is having a ascendant only sun is there means we can expect a government job. Okay, and if there is a Mars is there in the first house itself means we can expect that person to be a what you call they're fit to be there in the military or in a police or something else. Like that, if it is a Saturn is there means that Saturn usually will the what you call the person is going to work for the society. So such kind of the person going to become a social worker or the person that person going to be serve the poor and oppressive class in the society. So that kind of job is going to. And even you have to consider the 10th house also, which planets are sitting in the 10th house. If the very benefit planets are sitting in the 10th, for example, take for example, if the Aries is there, means you have to see that Aries is the ascendant, means in a Capricorn. Capricorn is a 10th house. Therein Saturn is good, and also the friend of Saturn is Venus. Venus is also considered as a good. If there is a Mars is came to the 10th house, means their Capricorn is a debilitated sign for the this Mars. So then that Mars will not give proper results. So that is how we have to see the ascendant lord and 10th house lord, where he is sitting, whether he is sitting in his own house or friend's house or in exalted position. And if that person, that ascendant lord is sitting in a very friend's house, own house or exalted house, it is good for the native. And if the 10th lord particularly is sitting in his own house, friend's house or exaltation house, certainly he will have a very good job. And one more thing you have to keep in your mind, that is that person who is that 10th house must be occupied by a friendly planets to the ascendant. So that is another important point you have to take care of. And we have to see in detail which kind of job we going to get, and what are the things there we have to see. Means we have to see the D10 chart, that means to the Shamsha chart. So that is how you have to see the natal chart about his career. And furthermore, I'll continue in the next session. Thank you very much, friend. And still you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, and share to my video and like my video. And thank you very much for seeing my videos, and keep encouraging me for the great videos upcoming. Thank you. Namaskar.